Exciting.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look in the book. Reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading rainbow. I swallow. Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Olivia is such a
Nothing puts a smile on my face like that intro, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an afternoon. We called in honor of football. We called an audible at the line.
Yeah.
And we said, you know what? There's going to be there's a big game tonight. There's a big one at 3. So let's get in right there before all the madness starts of the day. And I'm sure some of you are already drunk or at least got a good buzz going. Welcome. This is the show for you, sober or not.
Yeah, but
Especially not.
They're still gonna bitch anyway because I had it planned. It's such a shut the fuck up with this bullshit. You had it planned. You planned your day around. I can see why you play. Yeah,
Play.
It's early. It's early. Okay.
I like when Bob's logic stops right in the middle of a sentence. And,
They know what I mean. I don't have to finish it.
By the way, if you like that, then you will love the new show on the Shuli Network that is getting rave reviews.
Oof.
Out of the Coffin with Bob Levy. I mean, people can't say enough great things about this show and how fantastic it was. And started off right away with Bob spilling his drink, which was fantastic. And then
Big drink.
Yeah, and did I see this correctly? You picked a ice ball off the floor, put it back in the drink, and then gave your wife the glass and said to refill it for you, not mentioning that the ice you put in was on the ground.
Yeah, but the ground is wood, so it's clean.
Okay, but there's always a cat in there. Yeah, there's
not a cat in here. The cats are at my son's house now.
And there's a dog.
The dog doesn't go on that side. He goes on that side.
So you think that side is perfectly spotless clean with nothing on it?
Look, I wasn't getting up to fucking redo shit, and I'm not chasing ice around the house and that. No, I'm not. I was good. It's fine. Nothing, no hair in my mouth and nothing.
He's like Keith Richards. That's why he's still alive. He's just picking dirt ice off the floor and drinking it. Listen, football is all the rage right now. Giants got fucking annihilated last night.
Oof.
But who am I to talk football? I need more of an expert here for football. Bob, you're nowhere near an expert.
Yes, Mike, I am. I think I was right on every game, basically.
No. And
I wanted the Jaguars to win, but
they lost.
Well, then you were wrong.
It'll be close, so they covered. The Eagles covered. I said take the over.
By the way, at the start of Misery Loves Company yesterday, your exact quote was, "Nobody's going to watch the game. It's a blowout. It's going to be a blowout. Nobody's going to care." That was your prediction before the game. So my point is proven. You are far from a football expert. Mike Morris is a Jets fan, so that's the end of that argument.
What does he know about the playoffs?
What do I know about professional football?
Let's bring in the Miserable Men sports and football expert. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, dare I say yours, the one, the only, from In Hot Water, Mr.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Gino. How are you, pal?
I'm great. You guys can hear me? I actually set everything up right?
Nope, not at all. It's tap that mic. Let's see if it's a
I hear it.
But if you go into this is a fun part of the show. It's time for tech advice on the Miserable Men Show. If you go into that settings wheel on StreamYard, and you go into audio,
it says it's on,
and then it'll say microphone, and it'll give you an option.
Go on.
Yeah, it'll give you an option of which mic to pick that's set up through your computer, and if you know the name of that microphone that's in front of you, you might want to click on that.
Just hit the other one.
that's
No, there's no
perfect.
sound. Yeah, that's good. It's.
Now we can't hear you.
I got to
You-
send that to Kumia, that link.
Yeah, because now it's on. Fuck this.
Well, now you're
'Cause
fucking
now it's-
100 degrees.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so loud. You're
lower
like
a little.
Jewish. It's
Yeah,
like-
but I'm not. But how does it sound? Because I'm on my fucking audio. I'm on the camera.
right now it
Fuck
sounds
this.
fine.
This
Right now,
sounds good
sounds
compared
okay,
to what you had.
You're still not on the mic, but
Right, but that's
Yeah.
fine. And now you're
Why is your apartment so long?
weird.
It's very long.
Once your mic starts working, we'd like to address that question.
No, I've never seen. I've never seen a long place like that. It's very long.
did
that
Michael
an
Shetty
L
set
shape?
that system up for you?
Is that an L-shaped apartment?
No, that's just a. That's an
I?
L without the bottom part.
So it's an I, Bob.
It's an I.
It's a nice
Yeah.
apartment with a little brick wall there.
It is nice.
I like it.
Lowercase L.
Lowercase L. Thank you.
L.
Thank you.
Perfect now.
So yeah. Really? You think they're gonna win? I'm just pretending we can hear him. Get out of here, Gino. That is just a
Yeah.
bold prediction.
Stephen A's shit.
All right, figure it out. We'll just talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah,
Nobody-
yeah.
nobody
It's
type
good
in
to
the
be
type.
here.
Gino, I love Gino, and did
Yeah.
Gino move into Lenny's place?
If only fans house. You guys.
Downgrade from Lenny and High Pitch. How dare you? High Pitch. I talked to him the other day. He
What
got
ha- Does he want more money?
nah. He got into a situation at the show.
Oh.
With I guess they did Hollyweird Squares.
Okay.
And so they're nobody's coming in studio, right? So they're sending out equipment to everybody. And I guess
What is that?
what was that? He said that was like a feeding thing or something around his neck.
I can't remember exactly, but it was something that he put out, on one of his various social things.
That looks
Oh,
like
physical therapy. He's doing physical
Oh.
therapy.
that looks like a dystopian science fiction movie.
Looks like a human trough, like they give the horse,
Yeah.
like the feed bag. They just
It's a
put,
drool cup. You know?
is that Biscotti? Yes, that is Gino. Soon you'll be able to hear him and not only see him.
Yeah.
So apparently, he, you know what? Let me do this, Gino. I'm gonna give my guys your number, and then what?
I knew, like, you can hear me now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's echoey,
How
but
does
we
it-
can hear you.
Yeah, because it's on. Because it's any better.
Just make it lower.
Oh,
Wait, try that again. Say
Any
again?
better?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm very mad because I'm using the fucking microphone on this and not this
Right.
fucking cocksucking thing. Because I'm in it. See, this is why. Hi. To quote, this is why I can't have nice things. Do you understand?
Yeah.
no, you can
this
have
is
them.
useless.
You can have them. You just don't know how to operate nicely.
That's why I don't want that. That's why I'm a Chargers fan. That's why.
Is
Jesus Christ.
is it plugged in?
What?
Is it plugged in?
Step
Yeah, it's plugged
one. God damn it! I know I forgot something.
I just hate when people don't know how to use the equipment.
By the way,
There's a new Ray DeVito in town.
by the way, we recorded and watched Bob Levy setting up all this new equipment we got from Rustic Cuts,
Oh,
and
that's great.
I got to tell you, Gino, 38 minutes he figured out the mic arm. That's how long it took to get the mic arm up.
I don't think I can top there. Is the over under on me 38 and a half? Because take the fucking over.
The show's an hour and change, so let's see. I think one of my guys is gonna call you, and they're gonna set something up.
They're going to come over. Oh, wait a minute.
But
That's not it.
Hmm?
Just
Yeah.
sounded better there.
You should see your Shore mic in the list.
Okay,
and
wait.
Hey!
Guys, take the under, motherfucker! Take the fucking under!
all right, lower it a little now. Jeez.
No.
Right.
I'm sorry. Somebody lowered it for me. Big Brother is watching me.
Yeah,
See, that's
yeah.
amazing.
That's
we got the best team in the biz. They know how to shut somebody up real quick.
Yeah.
So, how's
Gino,
this sound? Are we good?
We're
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
You sound fantastic now, Gino. Good
Thank
to
you for
see
your
pal.
patience. Great
Oh.
to see you. Oh, to wake
Who?
up, and by that I
Who?
mean come to in the front seat of my car with a text from you three. Oh, what a blessing. What a blessing. And by the way, before it gets too lost in the ether, and I love that you're tongue-in-cheek saying Gino knows about gambling and football. No, anyone that really knows you can't fucking win. And both of those fucking games, if you gambled on them, and I will say Bob did say he thought it was going to be a close game with the Jags when we were texting, and we both agreed Eagles blowout. But this is why the Chiefs covered that game. Chiefs were the line was 7.5. They had to cover it the whole time, and then the Jags backdoored because you're down 10, and when you're down 10, you kick a field goal. You do if you're hoping for an onside kick, and then they get the cover. So anyone that said, I told you the Jags would cover, that's how you know they shouldn't gamble. And anytime they tell you they're winning, they lose. And the best, and it doesn't happen a lot, but I always check it from all the times I gambled, and I did so fucking well. The over-under on the Eagles game last night was 48.5, okay? And the Eagles are up. The Eagles are up 31-7, okay? No, what was it, 41-7?
No,
Yeah.
38 was it the end?
Well, because I know the final total was 49, and literally that guy ran that the backup running back, the backup quarterback runs it in for a touchdown, and that puts it right on 48. So if you gambled, anyone that had for the extra point, anyone that had the under is like, missed the fucking extra point. Anyone that had the over is screaming, hit the fucking extra point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's so funny because like anyone's like, I hit the over. Stop thinking you know what you're doing anytime you
just stop betting. They're not.
Yeah.
It's a business. It's fucking. Look, I remember living in Vegas. They had a college football game. And they were down on the 1 yard line. I think it was Wisconsin and UNLV or something. They were down on the 1, and if they scored, they wouldn't cover the spread. And wouldn't you know it, the power went out in the stadium, and they couldn't figure out how to get it on. And then later on, they were like, it turns out there was a car accident. Guy ran into a transformer. Okay. And like a week or two later, some investigative reporter in Vegas like followed up on the story. And he's like, yeah, there was no fucking car accident. They didn't get anything.
That's a good idea to do that, to basically drive your car into a pole if you have to get the lights out. Because you can't have them score.
If that isn't Levy logic on sports gambling, I don't know what is. I'm going to drive. I got this bet covered. I'm going to drive into this pole 100 miles an hour.
The other thing is, like, as much as we bitch about gambling, I'd rather be gambling on football than being a fan, and I'm not to tell you, Mike, than being a fan of these teams, because I talked about it on In Hot Water this week. They think they live in an alternate universe. They literally grandiosely fuck up, from the players like your quarterback Zach Wilson, right, to our head coach Brandon Staley, and even our GM Tom Telesco. The Chargers basically blew 2 huge playoff games. If you remember, the Raiders win and get in week 18 game last year. And Tom Telesco, after the most huge collapse in playoff history, that many will tell you Daddy called it halftime. Tom Telesco, this is what he says. He goes, I don't know which order to say the insult, but Tom Telesco says, we never thought about firing Brandon Staley. Because that's how you say I have faith in my coach. But you're insulting, then you should be fired if you never thought of firing a guy that had 2 monumental collapses. You understand? And Brandon Staley goes, this upsets me more than anyone, as much as any Chargers fan. Really? And he goes, I've been a coach for 25 games. And then he goes, 25? Really? So 2 years ago when you were head coach of the Rams, you were upset about the Chargers? You cunt. They have no accountability. Like, if you fucking booked a gig in Jersey and it folded, oh, never mind. If you guys.
It's back.
It's back. Watch this. It's back, Bob. Why didn't you do a show this weekend?
Because the game's on. I'm not going to.
Why did I do a show during the Phillies' first playoff run in fucking 12 years?
Because
so you can throw me under the bus.
No, because you don't know how to say. Because you don't know how to say no. That's why you.
I know.
Who would have thought that they would have fucking? I thought that they were going to lose to fucking St. Louis in that fucking. Dude,
we were fucking texting like crazy on that.
I didn't even think Bob would be here today because Bob is facing charges for spraying a homeless person outside the art gallery.
I just can't have people. I'm trying to put up my art. I can't have this. They're sitting in front of. Nobody wants to walk by them.
That's why Bob dyed his hair so he wouldn't be recognized.
The funniest part of this is not the picture, which is hilarious. It's when Shuli says the words "Bob's Art Gallery."
Oh yeah,
that is the. I've never thought in my life I'd hear those 3 words. You know, I was over at Bob's Art Gallery. Who's Levy? He's got that art gallery. What?
Yeah. No,
By the
I
way-
draw pictures all the time. I draw Christmas cards and
that's his gift to his wife. Is he doesn't buy cards, he makes them, he draws them.
I draw them and I put my own sayings in them, so it's
Right.
mine.
Right.
This is a 1988 PBA card from Deptford. Enjoy, baby. Happy holidays.
By the way, Bob started his solo show over the weekend, Out of the
Yeah.
Coffin with Bob Levy, and started off by spilling his drink all over the place. And then I saw this video, and I thought this would be fun to play. This is a guy filming his mother dropped her fresh, hot Tim Hortons coffee. And, well, let's watch the rest.
That's good
I
stuff.
wanted a cup of motherfucking coffee. Look at this coffee. Just everywhere you look. It's probably in your purse. This motherfucking shit. Look at this shit. Every goddamn thing that I brought in here is wet than a bitch. Oh,
What you
woo!
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck? What the fuck made me think I live a good life? Oh, but bitch, you can't have no coffee. You can be a good bitch and pray to G, but a bitch can't have a cup of coffee.
This, I believe, is called The Final Straw, I think. is what we're watching.
The
This
one that
was-
broke the camel's back, sir.
Whatever was going to happen in this woman's life, it was going to lead to this rant.
You can have degrees. And you can be a good motherfucker, but you can't have coffee. Oh, you taping this motherfucking shit. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, if Olivia Spencer doesn't win an Oscar for this, there is no justice, okay?
Can't have coffee, live a good life, wash her ass, and she can't have no coffee.
Jesus Christ.
It's always a good rant when ass washing gets thrown into the mix, you know?
I will say this: she should be upset because the first time Bob Levy ever dragged me to Canada, we got addicted to the Tim Hortons
Yeah.
coffee.
That's really good.
And there's a difference. I have my buddy Todd. He's a fan of the show. Shout out Todd Ferguson. But he lives in Buffalo, and he goes across. He gets the good Tim Hortons because you cannot convince me the shit you get down here is not the same.
No.
You know what I mean, Bob? Like
Now,
they
were you
cut it.
addicted
They
to
cut
the
it.
coffee or the
Stepped on.
Percocet you guys were taking with it?
It was cut and stepped on, according to Levy.
No, it was because we hid it in the car because we didn't think we were allowed to bring it back. So it was in the trunk under a tire, and it's like we didn't know because they said you can't bring stuff back. You have to declare it. And I was like, I declare I have coffee. What do you mean?
Sir, you need to declare these donut holes, sir.
we're buying it at the border. They're like, do you want the 5-pound can? Do you have it in drums? Do you sell it in drums?
It really is good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
we totally got hooked on that shit. You know, that and Slovaki's late at night. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
gyro, whatever the fuck. They do a lot of that shit late night. Yeah,
Slovaki's, I think, is a slur. Gyros is fine. I
Yeah.
think gyros is fine.
It's a retarded Vaki. That's a slow
Yeah.
Vaki, bitch.
Yeah.
Bob,
What?
no, go ahead.
No, somebody said I snuck a butter store into Canada. I didn't. I have a picture of it. I don't know what I did.
Do you
with it.
want
Probably
to
have
tell
my
Gino
art
your
on it.
idea for the butter?
Do you know Bob's invention of the butter straw, Gino? Have you heard of this?
Look, here's the thing.
Does he have one display at his art gallery? Does he have it on display there?
Not
It
yet.
will be
but
there.
Listen to this genius. Go
I
ahead,
will.
Bob.
Okay.
Break it down for him.
Me and Gina went to the movies one day, and we noticed that all the popcorn had the butter on the top. So we seen that invention show that's on TV. You can go and talk to them and that. So we set up a meeting to go down there.
Shark Tank.
No, but I will go on it. But it's a straw that's metal and it has holes in it and in different like this, all the way to the bottom, almost to the bottom, and it throws butter out like a sprinkler all over to the bottom of the popcorn in the bucket. And we went there for the meeting, and the guy's like, "I like this idea," but he wanted money. You know what I mean? He wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
it's a
butter
great
doesn't
idea.
spray out. Melted butter oozes.
No, not with my butter straw. That's the difference between my. It has a slight power that pushes it. That's not the butter straw picture, but
Bob,
You've got my money.
Bob, I will give you $0 for 0% of your company. I knew a mentally challenged child who thought of the same idea, and for that reason, I'm out.
no, it's not going to be. If I go on that show with the butter straw, with my presentation of it, of why it's bullshit. You can't, you know what I mean? Who wants fucking? Don't make the popcorn so big if you can't get butter in it.
Bob Levy is looking for $8 million for a 20% stake in it and a ride home. For that reason, I'm out.
You know, these fellas, these TikTok challenges are just out of control. And there's a new one that our buddy Derek Stewart over on Patreon sent. It is fascinating. It's called the Super Freak Challenge. And here's what I've figured out from watching this is people tell a very embarrassing story that happened to them in life, set to like a karaoke, track beat. So it's almost like they're rapping it. But I didn't get past this first lady here who shared this story, and I thought, Bob, you would really enjoy this.
What is she, a hairdresser? Why is she dressed like that?
That I'm not sure, but check this out.
One thing about me is that when I was 10, I went to India to visit my family. And when I was 10, I had this problem where I refused to shit outside my own house.
Okay.
All right.
I had to. This problem where I refused to shit outside my house.
Right.
Okay.
Now, Bob, you seem like the kind of guy who would not like to take a shit outside your house. Like,
I'm all against it. Yeah. I mean, look, my body knows better to do that. To know, it stops it. My body stops it from happening until I get home. As soon as I pull in the driveway, it's a fucking hell of a fucking walk to the house.
So, it's so wild. Like when I used to get off the train and I'd walk to our place, about 2 blocks away, I would I had to piss. I mean, it's like my bladder knew we were 2 blocks away from home, and it was like, I can't hold it back any longer. And a lot of times I wouldn't even say hi to anybody. I would just come in and go right to the bathroom. So it's, I get it. It's weird. But I
the
get
body
that.
knows. The body knows. Whenever I get to my apartment, I'm hitting the key. It's like, I gotta piss. I gotta piss.
The body knows, and the brain knows you don't want to do what your body needs outside. It's a home playoff game.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
When you're trying to get into your house, you always get the wrong key, or it's upside down, or it's dark, and you're fumbling and you're just screaming out there.
There's nothing worse than being a grown man with a little bit of pee in your underwear. I mean, am I right?
yeah, it could be worse. A lot of pee would be worse.
A little bit. A little. Jesus Christ. I remember a time when you'd stop pissing and you'd stop pissing. I remember that.
Now, every time I piss in the morning, I fart at the same time. It's like if I put any pressure behind peeing, all my grippers are shot. Things
I was
taking
a leak this morning, right? And
Quit bragging.
And then you got out of bed.
No. But I thought I was done. Like I go, this seems like enough, and I flushed it, and then I kept going just as long again, and I was like,
yeah, trick pee. It's
like
that
Austin
magic
Powers when he first gets out of the cryogenic.
Right. Oh, it's like that magic trick with the magician pouring in the cup. You're like, how much fluid is in that newspaper? All right, here we go.
Actually, I still have this problem, but that's not the point. So let's get back to the story.
You have a dick in her fucking thing? What is she yakking off? Look at her with the fucking hand. What is she doing with that? What is she holding on to?
That's the next line. I see where this is going. She didn't. If anyone should shit outside and not have a care about it, it's people that live in India. You realize that, right? Like I've said this before. We talked about this ages ago. They're not people, because there was an article we read. This was years ago, and the guy's like, yeah, I was driving by and I saw 4 or 5 people shitting on the beach. This is in India. Let me tell you something. Let me tell the other people listening. this is how you know we live in America. If you came up to me, Bob, and you're like, yeah, I saw people shitting on the beach, and I said, how many? You'd be 3, I counted, or 9, I counted. It wouldn't be so commonplace. You're like, people shitting on the beach. There's like 4 or 5. You notice when one person, let alone 4 or 5, are shitting on a beach in civilization.
Well, we're in America, and when you're in America, you do like everyone here, and you shit in the ocean. Okay, shout out, Opie. All right, let's go.
Or into a sink.
Or in a in there. All right,
to the upper deck of the toilet.
Hello, sir.
Sorry.
You've been Florentine. Stay in your room for 2 weeks.
Because I refused to shit, I didn't shit for about 2 weeks. And then one day I really had to shit. So I went to the toilet of my grandma's house and I tried to shit. But what happened was I couldn't shit because I was constipated and I was in a lot of pain. So I screamed for my mom and she came in and she took a piece of tissue and she tried to pull the shit out of my ass.
Okay, so we all following so far? Everybody good?
Yeah, she's got a very kind mother, I think.
Quite a story.
Yeah,
Sign on for that.
Well, listen, I'm a parent, but I can tell you at some point you just got to go. You're on your own. You got this. Go for it.
You had 2 weeks to do this anywhere in India.
This is quite a song story. So this is like Alice's Restaurant.
Alice's restroom.
Somebody said, why is there music behind it? Because this is the new thing.
Right. They're too embarrassed to tell you this tale without a fucking super freak instrumental in the background.
Because I hadn't shed for 2 weeks, there was a lot of shit stuck inside of me. So even after pulling out my shit, I still had to shit even more. So what I did was squeeze even harder, but it was not enough to get the shit out.
All right, this is like Indiana Jones. This is going in. We're in part 3 here.
She's not rhyming. She's not rhyming.
Oh, that's your problem with the song? Yeah.
She's got the pentameter down, though, right, Bob? You have an art gallery.
Yeah.
No one said she's India's Billy Joel, all right? Just calm down over
Yeah,
here.
it's like a rap. It's a freestyle rap.
Yeah.
So my family decided to go to a hospital and see a doctor.
There's a hospital parked outside. We're in luck.
Right. The doctor told me to shit on the beach like everyone else.
Went to a hospital, but because I had shit a little before, my ass was dirty and full of shit. So when I put my pants, it was also full of shit. But that's okay. So I went to the doctor and she said, oh, I have to inject something up your ass. And I said, okay, fine. So she injected something up my ass. And then the injection made me want to shit even more. And then
Nobody in the studio is like, honey, we can whittle this down. We can trim it down on this.
Don't forget, we have to make room for the guitar solo.
Did you write on the envelope, can be edited for TV?
Can be cleaned up for TV, I believe you said, Bob.
Yeah.
Got the Inagata Davida of shit stories over here. Jesus Christ.
I asked her, can I use the toilet? And she said, okay, sure. But then her toilet was the most
Okay, this is my favorite part. Is she's grossed out by a doctor's toilet. Meanwhile, you're walking around with shit pants on all day. I don't think you have a leg to stand on here to be a little picky right now.
It's making me have to shit, by the way. But anyway.
Right.
And it's a 3-mile walk to the bathroom, people, as you
It
can
really
see.
does look like you're in that hallway in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, and it keeps going and going.
Not saying it's not that big. I'm pressed against the wall, the other wall of my apartment.
I'm expecting to see 2 dead twin girls at the end of that hallway.
Tricycles.
I love how you call my apartment the hallway, like it goes in any other direction. I love that.
And I was so urgent to shit, then I didn't care. But when I went to shit, it still didn't wanna come out. So my mom propped me up on the toilet and pushed my stomach while I took a shit.
I mean, listen,
Wow.
you're right, Bob. But the mother of the year needs to go to this woman.
Yeah, she's doing CPR on her shit stool. You know, she's pushing the fucking shit out. That's a fucking hell of a fucking woman.
Do you think she's doing it to staying alive, like they tell you to do in CPR? She's like,
They tell you that? Jesus Christ!
You know, if she had done this to We Didn't Start the Fire, we'd be done by now.
really? What are we up to? Gorbachev now?
She's doing Super Freak when we could have been at Red Leather Suicide. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the D Googler says this mom is way too involved. You know what I mean? You can't. Nobody wants to be bothered when they're fucking taking the shit. You got to fucking let things happen.
Way too involved. I love
Yeah.
it.
After 30 freaking minutes, the shit finally came out. Thank you.
My God.
How do you think that looked when that came out? My God.
Oh my God. Like an
God.
Australian rules football. I think.
Did she take a picture with it?
Like that, you know?
Did
Yeah.
she hold it up for a picture?
I imagined it coiled out like an anaconda.
Like a soft serve
Yeah.
ice cream. Yeah.
It couldn't have been soft though, you know, because it's
No.
I believe
No,
it's
it's
impacted
no,
but it's in
at that
but
point.
yeah, but if it's in the shape of her colon and intestines as it comes out, it's going to be long and hard,
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Ugh,
I
what is
mean,
wrong
that's-
with people?
like Earl's dick. It's going to be long and hard.
Long and hard
You
and
do it early.
really easy on the eyes. You know.
God,
So,
that's got
Gino-
to wreck the colon. Yeah, buddy.
In hot water on Compound Media.
Oh, we're having fun.
I still see Kevin throwing some darts at you. I don't see you respond.
Dombrowski?
No, Dombrowski's my boy. Dombrowski's coming over.
Yeah,
to
so
the Julie Network. He's gonna
He's
be
coming over.
He's gonna be.
We were
doing-
talking about that after Wednesday's show. He's in hot water every Wednesday. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. You're so good to. We're very good to these young kids.
Yeah,
Well,
he does a
know.
good show too. He really does a good show.
Does great interviews, gets a lot of good guests. Really, the opposite of everything we do. So I'm looking at that.
We had some awful, like we're so used to not having guests, like other than the comics that drop by. Some woman out of the blue was Skyping in, and I'm like, I didn't know we had her because it was a Wednesday. Kevin was on. Long story short, I'm like, what is she on for? Like she wants to talk about whoever that Meghan Markle and Prince are about,
Carrey.
and Kevin's like, here, let me do the interview. I think I'm better than. I'm like, yeah, you are, but I don't do those kind of interviews. I'm like, just watch how it's done, and then you just ask her the dumbest fucking questions.
So are you on good terms with Kevin? Because last time you guys were together, you were drinking at the bar and hanging out. And
No, we weren't. No, we weren't.
oh yeah, that's right.
Kevin, Gino went to shake his hand after a show, and Kevin goes, "No," and he backs up. It's bad for business to be.
Yeah. like he was having a meet. He's like, and then he's fucking across the street because we do that football show, which I've said before. This is the football show in a nutshell. It's men talking about sports like men talk when they watch sports, and you don't get that shit. And it's just stupid, right? So we're killing time between the boss's show and Ken was on it. Bob couldn't make it because it was raining.
I'm not going to get an umbrella.
When Brennan goes, he goes, it's going to rain tomorrow, and he goes and leave. He goes, oh, fuck. So we're across the street waiting, me and Steve and this kid, Dom, and Stancil, and he walks in for a drink, and he looks at me, he's like, not going to do that fucking show. I'm like, come on! What do you got to do? And he's been drinking lately. He's been doing some drinking.
I like that he treats comedy like heel wrestlers treated wrestling in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. He does.
We're not going to drive with the good guys to the gig. We'll talk backstage when nobody can see. But in case anybody asks, there's this wrestler in AEW, MJF, right? And he's a bad guy. He's phenomenal. I'm a big fan of this guy. First time I ever saw him wrestle was the first wrestling roast I did. and it was this whole wrestling.
May I
match.
say, quit bragging again? How many of those do I get?
Yeah.
Because I know I used one already, but the second one you got to the first wrestling roast. Whoa, this, as I like to say, this is me rubbing your noses in my success. But go on.
Thank you.
More comedy like this 4 nights a week at LOL Comedy Club. There, I shit on me. You go. Kidding.
I see MJF at this after party, and I walk over to him to tell him what a great match he had, and I stick my hand. I go, "Great match, man. That was phenomenal." And he looks at me and he goes, "I'm not touching your hand. You're disgusting," and walks away. And James Mattern's with me, Mad Dog, and he's like, "Yo, who the fuck is he? Yo, what the fuck is that about?" And I'm like, "That's how it should be. You don't drop character. You don't drop kayfabe. If you're a bad guy, you need to be a bad guy all day, every day. It's fantastic."
But you know what he does? What Kevin does is like he's in the same room as like in the green, not the green room, I guess it is.
The
And
waiting room area there, right?
yeah. He
As opposed to God's waiting room where Bob is right now.
Hello.
but he looks at Gino like a dog looks at a cat for the first. You know what I mean? When you see it out, and he just does that look, and he just looks, and then he looks disappointed, and he just walks away. You know,
Does he start walking really slowly towards Gino?
That is such a good clip. That is. I'm going to break your other jaw, and you just hear the boss. Actually, you only have one jaw, so you can break the other side.
By the way, entertainment news. A lot going on in entertainment news. I want to throw to our entertainment reporter, Bobby B, who's got the latest on the Alec Baldwin situation. Let's go to Bobby. Bobby, take it away.
Oh
Hi,
shit!
Bobby.
Alec Baldwin can't go to jail because if Alec Baldwin goes to jail, you know that Nick Cannon is going to win. Unless they do conjugal visits with his wife for the entire 18 months.
Wait a minute. Is his
You know what I
fat
mean?
eating his face?
I don't know if it's
It's like
thinking
taking
it's coming-
over.
It's overflowing, and now it's got nowhere else to go but up. Is what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he started taking care of himself.
He's made a lot of lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
That was old Bobby.
Oh, come on.
That was old Bobby. This is new Bobby right here. New and improved. Here we go.
But the truth about it is,
Yes.
we want Alec Baldwin out of jail
Yes.
so we can beat Nick Cannon. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Alex should be getting more kids right now, but Nick Cannon is winning.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Agreed.
I think Alec Baldwin should be free of jail and make more kids and then beat Nick Cannon. No jail for Alec Baldwin, please.
It's an interesting defense.
I mean, first of all, it took a long way to get to the punchline of that bit, but a bit nonetheless from Bobby.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would it be great if Alec Baldwin actually hired him as the lawyer? He wheels Bobby in. Alec has to have more kids, so we gotta keep him in jail.
No, he would basically say, "I need painting supplies." I mean, thank God I'm not buying him his stuff anymore because I'm not being part of it.
There's Bob's
Yeah,
art gallery.
Bob, tell us a little bit about the art on display this week.
Yeah. Why don't
Basically, the one to the left, I finished first, so I put that up first.
Bob would be smoking in his own art museum. Hey,
Well, it would
is
only
that
be
bad for the
smoke.
paintings? Nah, I don't know.
all the paintings come with nicotine stains?
Yeah, he paid for the canvases with Marlboro miles.
Hey, Gino, are you coming to Dabblecon?
I am not coming to Dabblecon. I'm going to
what?
leave that to the professionals. I'm very excited for you about Dabblecon.
Thank you. See, that's what
But
a
see,
friend does.
Watch this. Let me pay you both a compliment between Dabblecon and Sad Chat. Now everyone's like, "Oh, I'm going to make fun of." It's like it's been done. Like there's only one Stuttering John. There's only one Chad. You know, everyone. Like I was listening to an MLC show because I listen, I laugh, and I'm like, like you find yourself saying lines about people like, "Oh, I could do it." Like, no, I'm not going down that path. Leave it to the pros. And you know, like Dabblecon, just going to sit back and enjoy the magic. By the way, shout out to our boy Carl and his Bills today because I'm this close to becoming a Bills fan. Like I'm rooting for them now.
Don't-
I want
don't
Bills,
jinx it.
Eagles, Super Bowl.
Don't jinx it. Let Carl have this.
You're
week
right.
for you.
Well, fuck Carl. Carl
right.
jinxed the Chargers. Carl's the one that texted me at halftime, relax, you're up 27-7. And I sent the screenshot. I have it. I'm like, they're going to lose this game. They're going to lose. They don't score in the
what
second
turned
half.
the tide. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think Cincinnati has a good chance of beating the Bills.
They do. That's why the line's actually the line is closer in the Dallas Niners game. I think the Niners are gonna. I don't know. That should be the best game. Stancil was screaming that he thought the Bills should be the late game, but again, this is
They
another
should
reason.
be day games. They should both be day games. Stop trying to make money off everything and
But
put
Bob,
them back where it's supposed
that's
to
what
be.
the NFL does. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's you know this. You're a grown man. The NFL is all
Not a grown
them
man.
canceling that fucking football game. That's them. That is, I said this before. That's the NFL's way of saying X-nay on the Iggers nay. Let's make it look like we care about them, and they don't. They don't,
Well-
or they wouldn't have played that game. Now they're going to send the Bills and Chiefs, knock on wood, fan base to Atlanta, so they can make even more money and fuck over the cities. And if they had replayed that game, they would have replayed that game in Week 19, given the rest of the AFC a bye, played the fucking wild card round in Week 20, given the rest of the AFC a bye, and given these kids, these slaves they own, the week off, but they don't.
Yeah. I don't speak pig Latin. What was that you said?
No, but no,
I
the whole
said
thing.
X-nay on the Unke.
No, but here's the thing: the guy woke up in a fucking hospital bed and he said, "Did we win?" Because he knew that they should have played the game.
Yeah.
Right. right. Even with all that he was going through, he knew they should.
And again, that's how the NFL insults you. They're like, and the doctor said you won the game of life. We're men. We're men. We don't need this. We're not watching a Hallmark channel. He didn't win the game of life. He fucked gamblers across the country.
Yeah, Franklin Scheckler, $5. How did headman John Melendez get booked on Miserable Men? You managed to find a guest worse than Lenny. 0 for 10. This is the worst and bad AM radio reception.
How dare you, Franklin? How
I love
dare
Scheckler. Scheckler hung with us at the Comedians of the Compound in AC, and then apparently I didn't like one of his tweets, and he's like the guy in fucking The First Incredibles. When fucking the guy wasn't nice to me, he's like, now I hate you. And you know what he does? He goes on Twitter with his fake face, and I think that's what he really looks like, a guy with glasses drinking a Dr. Pepper, and he's ruined my career. He's ruined it. I can ruin it myself, Scheckler. I miss you, buddy. Come back to the compound.
John Jacob Jigger Schmidt. His name is mine. Name too. Okay, whatever.
By the way, that reminds me, Bob. I loved your Oasis cover.
Thank you. Very good stuff. Zero Dark Tony, $1.99. Sounds like Chad's stepfather. Well, says Terry Nee, $2. Like, listen to Howard Cosell on crack. Shane Ogden, $5.
Ogden. It's 5 letters, Bob. Ogden.
Right. Gino's always right.
we never correct on this show. Don't ever do that again.
I'm new.
River Akron, $4.99. Hey guys, I hope you all had a good week. It's still the weekend.
Thank you, River.
Hit me up Monday. I'll let you know how it went. Franklin Scheckler, I wish Chad's stepfather had adopted Gino. Would have nipped this mess in the bud. Dixon's first of justice was
Fist.
45. First
Stop
fist
it.
out. 45
I'll
years
drink.
too late
I'll put him
to
in
any
timeout.
good.
He's in timeout.
Okay. Okay. Katie Michaels,
About this, Gino. All right.
$5. Gino, you completely ruined Compound Media. Why does Anthony have a different account here?
Gino, that was a good one. I don't know if you heard it, but
I did. That was great.
Back in
The
time.
$4.95 Murata, $1.99 at Gino. Too many words can mess up. Good joke. Kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah. Zero Dark Tony, $1.99. I'll have what she's having. There. I'll have the shit burger. Mike Cutts, $5. Gino is awesome and will respond.
Don't come out. Don't come
Go Bills. Kate Marcus, $5. Gino sucks at life. Go Bills. Dave Daffler, the bird, who I brought back. He's a vampire now. Hi, Bob. Who is the gay guy? It's Gino.
His name's Gino. He's Chargers
Hi.
fan.
Law Dog, $2,021, $20. We need a Dabblecon DVD for those of us who can't go. Love you guys. Well, we'll think about it. Maybe
We're gonna have we're gonna have plenty of content from the Content House. We're gonna have plenty of content that will be coming out from Dabblecon that we will be filming quite a few
Yeah.
things. Yeah. So
Don't you don't think we're gonna take care of you people? We take care of you people all the fucking time. If it wasn't for us, you'd be fucking walking the streets looking for some poison to fucking put in your body.
that's
Julie,
right.
Did you want to tease and or show one of the content ideas?
What?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. I totally forgot about it. Thank you.
You forgot about Gino too.
No, he's been in
No,
time.
we
Now I
forget.
think he's ready to come back. I think he's
Okay.
learned his lesson.
A DVD, exactly. What year is this? Fucking the moron.
Yeah, man, man. Okay, so we, this company is flying. We are quickly heading into the Forbes, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll be in the Forbes 5,000 soon.
Thank you. 5 millions.
Yeah,
And no, we are investing in this show, in this product, only for you guys. Really, we want to make the best possible content that we can. So we purchased a little something for Bob. It'll be coming to
What?
your house. So
Me?
you want to tell him what we got? Yeah.
Honey, there's a gift coming from me again. They're sending me something. What
Do
is
you know
that?
what that is?
It looks like a small bathtub.
Yeah, it's a
Jacuzzi.
testicuzzi.
A what?
A testicuzzi.
A what?
A testicuzzi.
For my testicles?
Gina, okay. Your testicles,
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Your balls.
You mean
I
one
wanna
of them? How do you get one in?
No, there's two.
Oh,
Look, it's at an angle.
Yeah, it's at an angle. Do you have any other pictures of it?
Honey, go check and see if it's in front of the house. I don't know. It might have.
Oh, here we go.
How
Look.
it works.
Look, this is how it works.
What is this? Is that me?
Yeah, this is what you're gonna do, and we got to do this on the show. You just sit on it, and your balls go in.
I'm not doing this.
Yeah, you are.
We bought it. You have to now.
You're not doing it for you, Bob. You're doing it for Gina, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You just yelled
For
at
what?
these people and said what we do for you people, and now you don't want to do this for the people.
I didn't know I had to do it for these
Look,
people.
It's got jets.
Look,
Find a copy. I'm not. No. I'm not fucking making fruit salad.
you rest your banana and relax.
Yeah, dude,
you
you,
put
gotta
the-
try that.
You put it on the top to let it like. just hang.
Well, yeah, it's just for the balls. So and
Right.
I guess and it vibrates and stuff, right? I'm guessing, right? Like
It's
sort
got
of,
jets. It'll wash
Yeah,
your
yeah.
balls. It's a,
Wash my ball. I wash my balls.
You don't
well,
have to now.
I don't
you
think
have
you're the
something
one
that
that-
does it.
out of this relationship, I don't think you're the one in that house that should be making that statement. I think
Mhm.
Gino would have to clarify if his balls are washed or
Yeah,
not. Look,
yeah.
massaging headrest.
For the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so it'll go like.
yeah, it'll go da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Oh, I need batteries too. Did you send the batteries?
It's rechargeable. It's got a USB hookup.
Yeah,
You
it
just
has
gotta
batteries.
charge it and
Oh,
make
that's
sure
safe.
you unplug it before you sit your balls in it. dude.
Exactly. You can't be fucking having live electricity on your balls.
Yeah,
Maybe
such
you'll
a-
electrocute your balls and get superpowers. It'll be your origin story.
I
Bob.
already have superpowers. Studio Depot, you better use
Not
it, Bob.
English.
This is cost us half of Levy Coin. Levy Coin's doing well.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I just got an email for the tracking. Literally just came in.
Where is it?
For your testicles.
It's not outside yet. We just looked.
It's coming to my house, but don't worry, it's gonna be at the content.
Don't
house
you
for
put your balls in my ball maker.
So line it with hot sauce or some sort of jock itch, like Revenge of the Nerds. Put that, yeah. So that'll be fun. That'll be good
For who? For you?
for everybody, for the viewers, for you. You'll
For your
enjoy it.
balls,
How much
yeah.
you want to bet you're not getting out of that thing once you go in it?
Can I just tape it to myself? Wear like a helmet?
You're not going to want to move. You can put your ice balls in there and your
Yeah.
real balls. Yeah.
I got
Coke
round
balls.
ice now. Surely Network is taking off. I have round
Hey,
ice.
man, you want to come and do a show here and get a testicuzzi? Doors open. This is how it's done. Look, there you
Oh,
go.
come on. That's not me.
That is you. That's all you. So yeah, I was excited to show you that. So that's just one of the many things we'll be filming over at Dabblecon in the Cum 10 house. It'll be good. It'll be good.
No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be fun, and everyone's gonna have a good time. That's what it's all about. I want to get back to that. Law Dog, $5. Okay, cancel a DVD. Just put everything on a stone tablet in honor of the old vampire. Hey, whatever. You're not getting a DVD.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nice arguing today.
No, I'm just not gonna listen to some hippie in the desert with all his fucking awards on his chest. Who collects things like that? What the fuck's the matter with people?
Gino's
Yeah,
I
what are
was
you
watching
doing?
What's that?
You texting people?
I am not texting people. I was letting the jacuzzi have its fucking space. I pointed out you were going to get superhero powers. That's all.
That's all.
You okay? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings and break your confidence. You good, buddy? What did I do?
They said it. They said it.
Well, you didn't have to read it unless you.
That's
not
it.
another timeout. Not.
No, I'm getting Kevin. I'm getting Kevin.
No, don't get Kevin. Come on.
Timeout for Gino. All right. Gino's in his apartment. Look at you. Tell me we don't have the best team. How dare you?
I was sending that picture in. That's what I was doing.
I know a lot of people were upset we didn't finish this, so let's get back to the
What is this?
worst stand-up comedians of all time video that we started watching.
Is that a girl or a boy?
I don't know. I'm not busting balls. I really don't. I think it's a girl, but
It could be both, Bob.
How to be a gamer girl in 4 easy steps. 1. Choose a gender-neutral or masculine username for your online identity. The hordes of cisgender heterosexual...
I would get on stage and kick her right in the balls.
why is she doing Gino's first album? What is wrong with her?
white
That's
men
mean.
to be gaming with are incredibly sensitive to the possibility of a female within their midst and are more likely to consider you part of the scenery than a peer on the battlefield. If you started gaming when you were young, naive, and starry-eyed, and have the misfortune of an unchangeable
What
feminine...
the fuck is going on? Is what's happening?
It's like a grade school presentation.
By the way, chat,
she looks like a retarded bird.
She might be. She
Username?
might identify as one. I don't know.
like Jigglypuff's Sparkle Fairy. Prepare your defenses ahead of time. At the first question of your gender, tell them you are a lesbian, because in gamer jargon, lesbian is synonymous with man, and there's no room to be feminine here.
We're on stage.
I hate these people. And I don't mean whatever that is. I mean the world that's about us now that say you have to like this and they shove it down your throat and you're like, I didn't say I didn't like it, but they just talk to you like you have a problem with these people and they're the annoying ones. They force the that hockey thing. You saw it, Bob. I'm sure the guy on the Flyers, he wouldn't wear a gay jersey. They're like, oh, this guy, look, he doesn't want to wear it. You don't have to wear a fucking fag-colored jersey to prove that. Oh well, to make sure everyone likes gays.
Chargers. You're wearing the Chargers.
Speaking of the guy with the
I'm
headband.
wearing this as much as I can. All my Chargers shit like a goddamn scarlet letter. I gotta fucking pay my penance.
The Flyers guy, that guy on the Flyers, his jersey tripled in sales. By the way, that is true.
And they'll jump on that and be like, "Well, because so many people they get." No one cares about gays. They hate people that fucking make us think we all need to love you. Well, like who we like.
But you like nobody, like gay people are nice. These are ultra gay people. Like, gay people are fun. They're nice. They're always kind. Like this is like demanding that you like. When you demand, you can't demand that somebody likes you because you could be an asshole no matter what you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't.
Look at us for it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't tell people to love me. They just do.
You actually do that all the time.
You know what?
I don't. I tell them the truth, and they understand that they love me because I make their day, their night, their afternoon, their breakfast taste a little better than it really
Bob made
is.
me breakfast today. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I've said this before.
It's in the backside of the room. Over there, Gino.
Thank you. I'll say it again. I don't care if you're gay or normal, black or human, vaccinated or going to be alive in 2 years. I don't care. I don't care. I had to sneak in my COVID. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No problem. I knew that was coming. All right.
Thank
let's
you,
get
buddy.
back to this goal because I want to see where this.
This goes nowhere. It's going to go nowhere.
sure? I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. Let's see.
2. Become an expert in everything. Complete every side quest. Earn every achievement. Be prepared for any reference or joke, because if you're not, fake gamer girl alert! Suddenly, that low-cut shirt you're wearing was not a choice you made because you felt good about your bomb-ass cleavage when you woke up this morning.
What's that? I missed that. What?
I don't know.
Her bomb ass cleavage.
It's in
I
her
think Gino's
belly.
just jealous because she's got a Netflix special.
By the way,
Had to rub it in.
this is the cadence and the material of a Netflix special right here.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you're a succubus. You're only in it for the attention. Because what real gamer doesn't know that the skeleton hanging by its ankles from the ceiling of the Bjorn ice caves on the island of Solstheim in the Blood Moon
Hey, watch it now. I hang from the.
obviously a Star Wars reference?
Hold on. I hang from the ceiling.
That you're taking
like that.
umbrage with that, huh?
Yeah.
For any people who are not married, this is what your wife sounds like after you've been married like 10 years about anything she's talking about. That's all you hear.
That's why we just say,
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Really?
I'll be in the garage.
Fascinating. I'm gonna go roll another joint.
Fake geek girls. 3. Be willing to accept the fact that you, yes, you are single-handedly responsible for the degradation of the modern day.
You know what? You know really why I'm playing this? And it's not to pick on her, and it's not to pick on. It's to really teach the chat a lesson that Gino's a funny guy, and there's a lot worse out there. So the next time you pick on him, I'll find her fucking full 1 hour special.
And here's the thing: one guy's right.
She's got an hour special.
Yeah. Big Dodo. Big Dodo said it right. Zumak has a nice haircut. Look, he's got nice tits. That's his haircut. That's the Zumak haircut. Dave Daffler, I'd pay to see her water break. No, you wouldn't. You drown. You're a fucking bird that can't fly.
Oh.
Gaming industry, because you keep demanding better representation for women, even though you already have a diverse selection of skinny, scantily clad, and or heavily sexualized white women to choose from.
Wait, maybe this will help.
No, it doesn't help.
No.
Listen,
All right.
I like her
The old Comedy Village.
her style is you just talk really loudly and quickly, so even if you're not getting laughs, nobody notices.
Yeah, that's called the Killers of Comedy Tour.
Where
plow
was that?
through.
Where was that taken? Because I didn't see the original. Where did
I
is
heard-
that comedy? What is that? Spoken word?
That was. I heard people chuckling. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Whatchamacallit? Everyone remembers their parents, what they used to do to them when they were little kids, right? When they were little kids, they used to do bad things. Remember what your parents used to do, right? My mom would be like, "I'm gonna get the fucking belt," right? And when we were kids, we were always rebels,
The
right?
Comedy Village. That means there's more of him around.
That's right.
You know,
He's
that's
not
the old Boston. The Boston became the Comedy Village. That's the Boston stage.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
By the way, any comedian with that kind of body can't be funny.
right. Already the audience hates you.
Right.
Unless they're bald, Jewish, and shorter. Anyway.
Wait a minute.
Belt, and right, and she'd go get it, and I'd fucking jolt right away. I'm jolting. When you were a kid, you always
By the way, this guy's very new to be doing act outs. That new. It's
It's
not.
a ballsy
You know,
move.
it's balls.
thought that you can outrun your parents too. Wasn't that the fact too? But you quickly figured out that you could not outrun your parents. So I'm running faster than a black man with a stolen VCR, right? And she turns into a cat.
Whoa, Gino, you gonna send a copyright claim against him?
What did he?
Oh, look at him.
By the way, this is where you give up. This is where you give up. So you start saying, I'm not gonna put the dog in the dryer again, I promise. She's dragging me off like chainsaw, my legs in the back.
Whoa.
Wow. Nothing worse than getting off the floor, off your stomach during your joke bombing horribly.
I never know what the parents do. Come on, dickheads. The fuck you say? Hey! No, seriously.
But you can't understand gay people?
No, I don't. That's just a don't.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I mean, too much.
She's like, you don't understand gay people in that shirt? Really?
Yeah.
I know.
Let's say for a gay guy, what makes you say, oh, I just want to suck a cock? Seriously, what makes you get, oh, huh?
I like to suck cock.
What?
Look at that. What? It's like Rudy. She's like, I like to suck cock. They put her on a shoulder and carry her around the comedy club.
Yeah, it's the I am Spartacus of cock.
The next thing said after that, like, I'd like to buy her a drink.
Yeah. Miss, I understand gay people just fine. That was just a ploy to find the woman who likes to blow guys.
Yeah, exactly.
How does that signify that you're gay? You're not.
I don't know. You just said, how do you like to suck cock?
I'm saying if you're a guy, you have to pay attention, you dumb fucking blonde.
Oh, he got her.
Uh-oh, the villagers are going to light the fucking torches and come after this guy.
Can you clarify during my stand-up that I'm not natural blonde?
Whatever, you're fucking.
Oh, that's another comic he's arguing with. So you know what? Like, what are you yelling out? Well, let's just let him bomb. Like, what are you getting involved?
Let him
for?
enjoy it. Yeah.
I want to see the video that says 2 weeks later, and you see him sucking a dick in the alley of the comedy village.
Because I get it now. I get it.
Listen, she's now that she's yelled out she likes to suck cock, she's definitely getting spots there.
Right, right. They're like, hey, she's pretty good. That was a great set tonight.
Doesn't matter. Look at you, you're blonde and dumbass. That's it. Blonde dumbass. And thank you for reminding me. I met a girl one time, and I asked her what her name was, and she said Dolphin. Okay. She said Dolphin.
Wow, now she's just fucking.
Yeah.
This turned into a whole. This is a team now. Whether you
But
like
also, in his defense, I wonder if this is like one of those open mics. Nah, there's too many people, and it's just like another jealous comic saying, if I point out he's not funny, it'll make me funnier, although he is not funny.
Open mic or not, it's definitely a.
Yeah.
I don't know if jealous, but it's an asshole comic to just be yelling out while like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I've watched people crash and burn a million times, say horrible shit, get fired from gigs. I'm not
Right here.
yelling anything out from the audience.
Yeah. It has to be. It has to be an open mic though, because no one would have him on.
No, that is
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Unless
He's
it's
not-
the check spot. The business is jaded. You know, it's like, all right, he fucking barked in 30 people. Maybe it's a bringer.
Wait, you said I met a girl? Look at my fucking bicep. You think I can meet a girl?
Never mind. Who cares what it is? Who cares?
I can't defend this guy anymore.
God.
Wow. The owner's son, Polar Bear, just wrote.
Do we know his name? We got to look him up and see where is he now.
No.
Let's get the crack staff on that. See if you can find this guy. Something tells me he went off the grid after this.
I think he became Mac on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, didn't he?
It doesn't look like him. Oh, they cut off his mic.
Oh my god. Anyway,
maybe not.
before I snap and start throwing stools all over the place, I'm gonna leave. Thanks to Sky's Ice.
That was good.
Good closer. Was a good
Yeah.
closer. You know.
Close strong.
My God, that's dangerous, isn't it? For the radio, I mind walking into a thing. Hello. When I chose my topic, I was under extreme stress. So I am here to talk about why shoes are overrated. Yes, an essential thing that we all need. Great. But
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't think I can do this one.
No.
But she's got to be.
I like the English accent, but yeah, this is a.
She's got to be funny. She's a girl with glasses and a certain look, and she's got a weird voice. That's you don't have to be funny in this biz. That's how you do it. You have to check boxes. None of them being funny.
about shoes for a moment.
Could you imagine lasting this long in the biz if you were four straight white men well over 40? Could you imagine? I guess we'd have to be funny.
Yeah.
no, seriously, by the end of this, you're probably going to be throwing your shoes into the Thames. You'll be so convinced by my argument. Don't do that, guys. That would be really weird. Also,
That they should change the applause sign to "We're sorry."
Refunds at the door.
Yeah, refund with the arrow pointing at it.
Apologies instead of applause. Apologies. Sorry.
And people are in the audience. People paid for this. That's what upsets me more than anything.
It's a nice setup. It looks. It's
Yeah.
you know, they put some money into this a little bit. It's filmable, and then this is what you populate it with, huh?
It's all of the animals that live in the river. They don't want your shoes all up in their gills.
I don't get gay people. I mean,
Look at these biceps. I'm giving a man all.
you dumb blonde twat.
Also, imagine now when you go and buy your jelly deals, we all buy jelly deals from the river, right? It'll be served in a wet Nike. Is that what you want, Radio 1? Is that what you want? Jelly deals served in a shoe? Because I will open that pop-up restaurant. I'm looking for a new career direction. Of course you don't want that because shoes are
I mean, people are laughing in that audience, and I'm not sure at what. Oh my God, she goes on for fucking. You're out of your mind, lady.
Let's see her clothes. Let's see her clothes.
All right, her clothes.
Phil and Alice are very reputable, so let's see.
That's why I think shoes are overrated. Thank you very much, Radio 1. I've been Nadia Kamal.
Oh, I know that bit.
Somebody commented, "This is why we left England." Boom.
Oh,
that's fucking great.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Phil and Alice.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God, she's a fucking moving around happy. She's one of them.
I'm already out.
I love it. Oh, it's one
I
of
just
them
can't.
happy people. Yuck.
Now, look at how happy she's. She's the Jim Carrey with a pussy. Look at her moving around.
Brendan, a fundamentalist.
Eso, did you check your Instagram for that DM I sent you? He just said Jim Carrey. See if you got that DM. I would love to show that before we sign off here.
Christian on Facebook. Because I wanted to fight. Now I'm ready to commit murder. Thank you for the last there. Now, she called me the Antichrist. And as soon as she said that, I wanted to kiss her stupid fucking lemon face because I have a viable method to promote world peace. Woo! I guess I'm the only one excited about that.
This woman needs to be on Cops, not on fucking stand-up stage. Something is wrong with her. This is a crazy individual.
Yeah, you usually see something like that on the street corner. Like
That's what I'm saying. This reminds me of the. We just watched a documentary on the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker guy. Have you seen this? Bob, you got it. You got Netflix, right? Because he always
yeah.
You got to watch this documentary, the hatchet-wielding.
Is it on again? Is it on yet?
Yeah,
it's on. It's on.
Oh, I've been waiting for it. Okay, good, because I love that. Bam, wham, whack, whack, whack.
Smash. The guy, right? Who would have known? The best part is when this guy commits a murder later on, and then they go in the news. They go, turns out the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker guy, he wasn't all that we thought he was cracked up to be. Really? He's a guy who hit a guy in the head with a hatchet 3 times. What are you shocked about?
I can't wait to see that because that guy was like a hero, right? A homeless guy.
Here's what's fascinating about that documentary is the amount of leeches in entertainment and just barnacle fucking bottom of the barrel pieces of shit people that
He's
are
right
like,
under you. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just seething.
They see this guy, he goes viral. And right away, they're like, let's get him on this show. The Kardashians producers like, I'm going to give him his own reality show. You don't know a fucking thing about him other than the numbers going up. That's all you know. That's all you care about. And they sit there and they try to spin it like, we care about this guy and we want to help this guy. And we're shocked that this is... Dude, it's one of... Like, I was getting so angry watching this thing. They almost root for this fucking hitchhiking maniac.
Yeah.
Because the people trying to make money off of him are worse than him.
Oh, wait a minute. Polar Bear said he killed some old fruit that raped him.
That is the claim that he made. But so he claims that this guy he met Older guy met him in Times Square, brought him back to his place in New Jersey. He said he woke up the next morning with
It was 49th Street.
he woke up the next morning with cum on his face and
Big disgrace, kicking my load all over the place, singing, we will kill you.
So wait, no, but he didn't kill him that day. He just he got dressed and left and said, you know, I'm out. And he went to go stay with another friend. That fell through. So what do you do after you've been raped? You go and ask to stay at the guy's house who raped you the night before, just for one more night.
I'm not going to do it again.
Well, is it really rape?
What are the odds?
If he just comes on your face, is that rape while you're sleeping? Because it's not like you even knew what happened.
I don't know. We'd have to judges.
Yeah.
Well, what
Guy
is
might-
he going to
guy
say?
might have been just watching
sorry.
porn near him and had bad aim. You don't know.
No, but what are you going to say? Sorry, I don't have an alarm, so I came on your face to wake you up. You know, you can't fucking...
You do what you do. You wake up like a grown man. You go, don't remember eating that. And then you go on with your day. That's all. But so the next night he stayed that night, he said they were drinking and he woke up. He was drugged both times. That's why he went back the second time. And when he woke up the second time, he was pulling his pants down and he just started hitting him. And then he left. And that was his claim. But he's been sentenced to 57 years in prison in New Jersey. And he's working on his second appeal. So
maybe I can see him when I do my prison tour in
Yeah.
Jersey.
you
That would
probably
be
already
good.
did. Probably
Yeah,
already
no,
did.
I would remember him because I remember seeing the videos of him. So I'm pretty happy that it's on. I can watch it now. I like to watch
So you have that video, and then we'll get out of here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk about a curse.
Who's this
This-
guy?
This is a woman.
I really thought Bob was joking. I thought it was a dude. I'm like, oh, that's a dude.
It's a woman with Jim Carrey's face. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. Watch this. Oh, we can't hear you.
Then I'm Wish Jim
Got
Carrey.
my mic.
Like you want Jim Carrey, but you go to Wish, and then you get me. Like, why does my Jim Carrey have a vagina somewhere? I think maybe.
You think? You see?
It is kind of ironic that I have this.
Looks just like him.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
More and more. Each video, she keeps looking like Jim Carrey. It's fascinating. Go ahead.
Kid, but you know, like what else am I gonna do? Like imagine if I was a doctor with this face, you know, just walking in like, bad news, it's cancer. Good luck.
The universe is fucking with me. Not only do I have Jim Carrey's face, but tonight I chipped my tooth. And I look like fucking Lord Christmas.
That's fucking. She's great.
We got to get her on the show.
Yeah.
We got to reach out to her.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I once fucked a chick who looked like Jeff Daniels, so maybe we can get them together.
That was days ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, Compound Media in hot water. What are you, 4 days a week live there?
Monday through Thursday, 2 to 3:30, actually 2:15 to 3:45, because we have
2:20.
Yeah, 2:20.
2:20. Let's not fucking lie.
Let me tell you, Compound Media, literally from fucking noon till 6 is a fun fucking time. And then dude, I wake up every day and either watch the BS show or Steel Toe or of course Chrissy. I don't know how people have TV anymore. I don't.
No.
Like you can bootleg sports. Fucking everything good is fucking streaming now. Fucking everything on sports for real, like ESPN and Fox, it's all selling this bullshit fucking woke narrative. So yeah, and we have Gum Friday on our Patreon. You know where to find me, guys. Thanks for having me. This is a good time, buddy.
Hey, listen, I'm coming in early Thursday. Can I come in?
Unless it rains.
Unless it rains.
I'll have ice made in case we have whiskey. I don't want to upset you.
Can you
Mr.
get
Bob.
round ice? I'm kind of spoiled now.
Yeah, we'll get round ice just for you, Bob.
Wait, what was I looking at?
Well, Gino, just take some of the ice cubes, put them in your mouth for a while till they melt down.
If you
That's kind of round. Get out.
And put them in your asshole, then they'll melt around.
Idiots.
Now let me check the weather for Thursday. This is no, I'm not going to buy an
You're
umbrella.
the opposite of a mailman.
Read that, Mike. I got to look for the weather.
Can Gino make a lasagna in a Speedo asking for a friend?
That's a callback to an old
Zero
in
Dark
out
Tony
water
499.
character.
Oh, God damn. It's going
John
to rain.
O'Reilly, $5. Have you guys ever seen a team Asterisk the bed worse than the
Symbol.
Giants.
Let me say this, John O'Reilly. As a Charger fan, I know you're just hurt. You'll get over it because fucking Brian Daboll was the guy everyone was telling me 2 years ago the Chargers were going to take, and they didn't. And boy, did they fuck up. Boy, you're going to love your head coach, I think.
I'm addicted as well, Slam Free. We all are.
It's gonna be windy, so windy's okay, but it's gonna rain Wednesday, so it should rain Wednesdays, not Thursdays, because it used to rain on Wednesdays because it was garbage day, and I would remember that, and then I had to figure out when I was gonna go out and take the garbage out. But
Okay, Pop.
Are those your plugs?
I'll be inside on Thursday because it's garbage day and it's rainy. All right, thanks, Bob. How about you, Morse?
You guys been great. Thank you.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right.
I gotta find my paper, Mike.
Find your paper. You can find me on Instagram on Insta Mike Morse. You can find me on Twitter on Mike Morse Says. And of course, I do several of these wonderful podcasts with these lovely gentlemen on the Shuley Network. Check them all out. And yeah, that's it, Bob.
I did this. Look, to put the thing. No, put me up. Look, I found it. I found the one card. You see, that's my
Why is it ripped?
happy. I don't know. I spilled my drink on it the other day, and it was all wet just now. Saturday, January 28th, me, Kevin Brennan, Zenhauser at Laugh It Up Comedy Club in Poughkeepsie, New York. LaughItUpComedy.com. The 3rd and 4th, we're going to be at Dabblecon. You can put that up, Dabblecon. My art show will be exhibit there. No, Dabblecon is at WATPlive.com. Friday night, comedians of the Dabbleverse with karaoke after party.
Yes,
karaoke. Saturday, 2 p.m., live podcast taping. Who are these podcasts in the Uncle Rico show? Saturday evening, 5:30. VIP meet and greet. Saturday night, 7:30. The first ever Dabble thing. Dabble Awards show. So look, get your tickets, WATPlive.com. If you're not there, you're not gonna be there.
You heard it here.
I nailed it.
Folks. Yeah. WATPlive.com. Yes.
And get ready for the football coming up. Let's go for the picks. Who do we got in this game? First game.
Bills.
Bills are laying. I think the Bills are laying. Last I saw, 5.5 to Cincy.
So somebody put that on Twitter, and it just Franklin Scheckler. Of course he did.
Delicious.
He's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna go. These story, this thing. Look, I there's no way.
What?
The Bills are not going to win because of the fact.
By the way, just so you know, the line is. I'm just telling you the line, Bob. Sorry to interrupt. The Bills are laying 5.5, so that is the line. And the other game, the Niners are laying 3.5 to the Cowboys. Go. Sorry, just so people know.
Okay, the Daily Double. Take Cincinnati and then take San Francisco. Okay, it's going. If Cincinnati loses, it's going to be last minute shit. It's going to be a tough game. Buffalo's going to take the lead. Cincinnati's going to come back, and then Buffalo is going to a little bit at the end. Just take Cincinnati.
All right, I'm going Bills in Dallas.
Oh, real easy, right? What do you know?
Win?
You're a fucking Jet fan. You shouldn't be able to pick.
I'm going Bills Niners. That's what I'm going.
I'm going Bills Dallas against the spread, but I think Bills and Niners advance.
Slam Feet Poetry. What is the over under? They want.
Okay.
Total points is 48.5 in
What
Buffalo.
game? Buffalo 48.
In Buffalo.
Go over. It's going to be 28 to 25.
And 46 and a hook in San Fran.
21-17.
That's 38, Bob. So under?
Yes. So
right.
no, 21-18.
18?
No. They're gonna. Okay.
That's gonna be the score now. By the way,
24-17 San Francisco. Thank you. They cover.
Okay, that's 41 under.
It's still under. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Milkshake enthusiast. I pick who Gino doesn't. Trust me. That guy gets it. That's a good call. Fade daddy.
I mean, Jets fan. I don't know what to, I should know what about football because I stopped watching the Jets halfway through the fucking season. So I guess I watch every other game.
Fucking stumbling fucking.
Who do you think? Who do you think
what
should feel more helpless? Me, as a Chargers fan, knowing we're locked into a terrible head coach who will never win a Super Bowl, or you, Morse, as a Jets fan with that terrible quarterback that you're stuck with because you had a fucking slightly above average season. You have a shitty late pick. I don't even know what the deal with Rob Saleh is. Like, I'd rather be you though. But I'm just a biased.
Nobody ever said they wanted to be Mike Moore.
Why?
Or me? It's a lose-lose.
Why? Because we have Lamar coming in as QB next year. Is that?
Oh yeah, you could sign at 3-8. You're right. I'd rather be you. I mean,
Dave Daffel at $2. Note how Bob loves adult men on a play. I don't love it. I enjoy watching it. Whoa, that's bad.
Good catch. Good catch.
Franklin Scheckler, $5. When it comes to the world economy, Shouty is like Zoom. Like a Zoom off. No limit spending on other people's cards. No concept. He can't ruin with paragraphs or babble. Yeah.
Can I say one more thing? Like, you think they're troll? You guys are getting trolled, all the haters, because you're paying money. You can't wait to pay money to say how much you hate me, and they're just fucking collecting it.
You guys are entitled to hate him, but we don't. So just so you know, it's not going to ever. You're not going to ever
dislike him.
That.
Yeah.
We dislike him at times. But,
BYB podcast 199. Awesome crew today. You're all doing great so far. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, BYB.
Dave Daffel at $2. Gino Simmons.
I like that.
River Acaran $9.99. I agree. I'm gay and woke society is actually an insult to us and does us major disservices. Everyone should just leave. Everybody. Like if you don't go and say, "Hey, I'm gay and you better like it," you don't have to say that.
You don't. You can just zoom in on your cat and your Charlie Brown couch cover.
By the way, that's a giant cat wheel I got for this cat. She's had it 2 days. I'm hoping she'll start using it.
Yeah.
A what? You got a what for a cat?
I got a giant cat wheel because she's getting a little voluptuous.
You should hook it up to the electricity. Maybe save some fucking money.
She'd have to move first.
Sorry to hear about your Zoftic cat problem.
It's a tabby or a
not
chubby?
As svelte as she was. I'm sorry.
I'm having need the best skull Morse can muster.
Oh, here we go.
Gino, tell us your 1992 story.
My 1992, I was 2 years out of college.
And what? Your teacher told you to come into the room.
Oh, I fucked it up. Say it again. I'm ready. Do it again.
Gino, tell your 1992 story.
You got to come out to LOL to hear my new stuff, fuckhead. I thought that was really good.
Oh, your girl is here. She said the year I was born, 1990. Really?
Yeah, I know that girl. Hey, Kiki.
That's amazing that, people are born in the 90s when, I was 30 years old in 1992.
Hey, Gino wanted me to send you this message from him.
I'd eat your pussy till it squeaks.
All right, so
it squeaks when she walks already. It's weird.
Wow. Really? You need an oil can.
What's that, Gino?
What is that? Your Perry loves me.
Yeah. No. All right. I think we're good.
All right. What's the deal for tonight? What are we doing?
What are we doing? We were supposed to do Miserable Men tonight, and what? And Rico live.
Yeah,
Rico's live at
on YouTube, 9 o'clock, I think, or 8 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. All right, 9 o'clock tonight. Uncle Ringo on YouTube. YouTube Network. Get in. Get on the Patreon. Get involved. It's not just stopping. It's not slowing
Comedians,
down.
divorced and married, drinking hard, hardly thinking, talking life, breaking balls, filthy-minded, know-it-all, chick, problem, shit, problem, ass, problem, dick, problem, uncensored, rude, crude, too hard for YouTube, miserable.
People love it. The reviews are in. They love it. Men, miserable.
just nothing standing in his way.
Man.
You and Bob.
Man.
And one-on-one with Robert Lee coming. Mike Morris.
Miserable.
Show coming. A lot of shows coming up on the network. Kevin Browski. Men are talking. Everything's happening. Gino's going to be popping in here. That's right. Get used to it. All right. We love you guys. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. See you tonight.
MLC Podcast, YouTube, MLC Podcast, Patreon. The world is ours.
I gotta go make round ice cubes.
You make a round ice. You make round ice. You make round ice good.
Men, comedians, divorced to married, drinking hard, hardly thinking, talking life, breaking balls, filthy minded, know-it-alls, chick, problem, shit, problems, ass, problem, dick, problems, uncensored, crude, too hard,
Enjoy the game, fella.
Whoa. Sorry.
Bill's Mafia.
Get out of here.
Somebody wrote Gino is just as funny as Chad Zumach. That was mean and brilliant.
That is mean.
Lenny, we're just signing off, buddy. What
are you doing? What are you licking your lips for?
Well, I told him I was I told him we were down a man, and I was hopefully getting a break soon, and this is the break.
Wait, you went down on a man?
No, they
That's
were
not
down
what
a
I
man
said.
at work. Gino,
Where were you?
I'm at work.
You work in your car?
Yeah, right now I'm in my car. I'm on my break finally.
What break?
The one I get for the entire day.
What happened?
Hello.
Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
wait.
What?
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
I heard you got fired.
Why would you have
Lenny,
heard that?
pay
How
your rent.
ridiculous.
Because some fucking loudmouth old guy was yelling that for weeks.
So how was your party, Lenny?
How was the party? Was very boring.
Did you get laid?
Very, very, very boring. They actually the place that we went to, which I would never recommend anybody go to,
Chuck E. Cheese?
was charging like an arm and a leg for like they were charging for everything. These people.
How much is an arm going for?
To eat to tell you how much they were charging, the food that we wound up getting, or that was in the budget that they had. We had pasta, we had some sauce for it. There was some veg.
You work in a fucking restaurant.
And there was cheese.
Why
There was
didn't
no
you find a
protein.
place? You work in a restaurant.
It's not up to us. It's up to whoever runs the stuff, and apparently they have to make sure that they can find a place that will feed everybody if everybody decides to show up. So if there's
Lenny,
250 people here, they have to find a place that fits 250 people, even though only 100 people show up.
Lenny, when are you available to come on the show? Because we need to talk about a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Like you coming to Dabblecon.
Right now, as I told Isso, I have to pay rent first. That's
Before you can come on the
do
show.
the first. No, before I can give him an answer as to whether or not I'm going anywhere.
Well, you don't have to. It's free. You don't have to pay to get in.
I'm
I'm not going to charge you.
Tuesday nights is rehearsal. I get out of work today at like 6. Monday night I'm off. And
All right, we'll
Wednesday
change Dabblecon. Let's change Dabblecon to Monday night.
All you had to do was follow Gino when you failed miserably. See, if you're funny, you don't have to pay money, Scheckler, to get your comment read. You understand? Because that was fucking gold.
You're not around Tuesday, Lenny?
Tuesday. You're around Tuesday?
I have rehearsal.
Till when?
Till what time?
Rehearsal ends around 9ish.
9ish. Okay, so let's do 9ish Tuesday night.
Maybe it'll. All right, we'll make
Tuesday
Miserable Men
night,
at
I
9
got it.
instead of 8.
What?
Okay.
What do you got?
No, I got Levy Land first, but yeah, we can do it.
7 to 8. You got Levy Land.
All right, I'm just making sure you didn't move it.
All right. We'll talk Tuesday.
Lenny, how come your phone is still not loud? You're in your car, and you can barely hear. I've never had an experience.
I can hear you.
I gotta go.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's play a game.
Soccer,
Let's play
this
a
is
game.
called stoppage time, but go on.
How about this game? What is in Lenny's back seat? I'm going to
Why
say
bother
you
asking
have
a question
an
if you
empty
don't want to hear the
goddamn
explanation?
coffee cup. Empty coffee cup for $50 in your back seat.
Lenny, what is in your back seat? Show us real quick.
Anytime you're finished, just let me know. Throw
What's
a
in
hand
your
up.
back seat?
What's in your back seat? We want to know.
What's in my back seat?
Yeah.
I won that.
What is that?
Oh, a cooler. Angry Orchard.
Angry
Cooler.
Orchard.
Wow.
Does it
How
have
many body
anything
parts
in
are
it?
in that motherfucker?
What do you got flowers in there?
Flowers?
What?
Yeah.
You can't hear. Why are
No,
you
I don't
doing
have
this?
flowers in there.
There's something wrapped in the blue paper. It looks like
I
flowers.
can't hear because the connection is bad. You guys keep phasing in and out.
What's in your back seat?
I'm in the parking lot, in my car, on my break, on my time.
Put the picture camera in the back seat so we can see what that is.
I'm putting myself in timeout.
I'm getting a butter straw. Where is the thing? Move your hand.
Move your
What
hand.
is in your back seat?
What? Oh,
Now he left. You see, because Shuley left. He can't be around without Shuley. Shuley's his bloodline.
We'll get it set up for Tuesday. All right?
Yeah, is KB in the box?
I think I got a fuck.
All right. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Yeah. Well, we'll see
Ciao,
you.
ciao.
A little squeaker. It wasn't good.